Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Show Me Mary and this is Show Me O'Clock. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for supporting us in our previous videos. You guys are the best. And if you're a new subscriber, please look through our playlist, look through our channel, and feel free to watch all the videos. Like, drop a comment, and please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. On today's video, we're going to be talking about how to become a carer in the UK. When this information came around, a lot of people put out different informations. Some information were for clickbait, some information were totally incorrect. So we were all confused, or let me just say I was confused on what pathway is this. You know, people calling you from Nigeria to ask you, we heard that this thing is happening, can you put us through? And I'm like, sorry, I don't have any idea about this at the moment. So I took my time to outsource information from a very special person. I did ask her and she decided to come on the channel. So please, before we move forward, or before I introduce her, I'm going to be dropping a YouTube channel just below in the description box. Please make sure to show her some love, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and ask her as many questions as possible, or drop your questions in the comment section. I don't really know anything about this topic, so please don't ask me, or if you ask me and I tell you I don't know, don't be offended. I truly do not know. So we are going to learn from what Jenilymicha has to say. So Jennifer used to stay in the UK. So she was a UK RN before, migrated to the US, and she has a lot of information about this. Go to our YouTube channel, check the videos she's made, and ask her as many questions as possible. Hi Jenny.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you for
you.
accepting to join this video. Would you please like to introduce yourself to people at home here?
Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Jennifer, and I'm a registered nurse. I currently migrated from the UK. I'm now in the US. I'm originally from Nigeria, so I'm happy to be here.
So do you want to just give us a tip of the iceberg? What are you going to be talking to us about today?
Okay, so today we'll be talking about the health and care visa, the most common health and care visa that everyone is talking about. So, hopefully I'll be able to simplify it and make you understand what you need to know about the visa and who a carer is, down to the pay, and probably how you can actually get a job to come into the UK through the health and care visa as a carer. You can call them care workers, you can call them support worker or carers.
For me, I have a lot of questions. In fact, like, you know, everybody immediately when they started talking about this health and care visa route, a whole lot of information were thrown out to the public. The fake, the real one, the right one, the wrong one, every it was just all over the place, and we were looking, how can we get this, because let me just tell you, like, everyone is looking for a way to leave Nigeria because the current inflation rate in Nigeria is alarming. And if you even have families there, you are looking at how, even if you're in the UK, you're looking at how your family or how your friends can just leave the country, even if they are not nurses. So when it came out, we were looking at it all. Even last week on Twitter, I saw someone saying people should come and pay 5 million naira. I'm like, if I have 5 million naira, won't have gone through the school route? 5 million naira for them to finish everything. I'm like, no. Jenny is coming today to come and talk to us about this thing. So let me just relax and hear from her. Over to you, please.
Okay. All right. So, guys, today let's start with how this health and care visa came into place. Sometime in December 2021, the UK government announced that this visa, that's the health and care visa, has now been added into the shortage occupation list. You know, the shortage occupation list, we have got nurses, midwives, physiotherapists, or psychologists, doctors, and so on. So before now, the carers were not added into the shortage occupation list. So because of the pandemic and a lot of people were calling in sick, people are no longer coming to work, so there's no shortage of carers, not even nurses, doctors, or even midwives. or physiologists, in fact, healthcare professionals as a whole. So they now decided to add carers into the occupation list. So that was where all this news of health and care visa came into place. Okay, so and when they announced it in December, so they did say they were going to start sometime earlier this year, and thankfully they started in February. So they also said that it's going to be like for a 12-month period. So this employment is going to be like for a 12-month period. So things like this, I always advise people, when you get information of such that will be beneficial to you or anybody, you act fast. Don't wait for it to get settled before you know that, oh, let me go and apply, or let me go and start looking for how to come. So that's why when it first came out, you see a lot of YouTubers talking about it, people telling people to prepare their documents, is going to start soon, and so many people took advantage of that situation, and some persons got jobs and they're now in the UK.
Oh, do you know
But yeah,
anybody personally?
yes.
Oh, wow.
I know about 2 or 3 persons personally that are in the UK through this health and care visa. So it's possible for you to come. But anyway, we'll get into the reality,
Details.
the
Yeah.
sad truth. Yeah. So let's talk about carers. You hear people say health and care visa. Let's talk about the carers. It will be shocking for you to know that some people don't even know what these carers come into the UK to do. You understand? Yeah. So as a carer, there are specific things you need to do, and one, your job is just to assist patients, either in the care home, NHS, private sector, even learning disabilities, there are carers there. Even the GP surgery, we call them GP surgeries, just like a clinic where you can go and see your doctor. They have care assistants there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're everywhere. So what you do is to assist patients. It can be through personal hygiene or rendering personal care to them, bathing them, feeding them, even serving them food. So people, they'll say, as a carer, I don't want to go and be cleaning people's bum. That's what everybody know about this carer. But I still tell people, as a nurse, we do that. There are times where, when I was working in the UK, there are times when we were really short, no carers. I had to even assist the carers to be doing that. So it's just service to humanity. You just have to do it. But what I tell people, look at the pay. Some people, somebody told me that, oh, I'm a banker, you don't expect me to be cleaning people's bum. But look at your salary. Let's say I'm from Nigeria, so I'm going to be making reference to Nigerians. So let's say you are earning as a banker, let's say 100K a month as a banker, right? And these carers, they're earning, let's say, at least I've seen is £10 per hour. Do the math. So it's the payment that will still sort of like ginger you to apply, and not even the payment, the exposure for you and your family. So that's basically what a carer does, to assist patients, assist clients, assist residents, people in the care home, and just to render help to them because they cannot do it themselves. So that's what the carers is all about. So now let's go over to the pay. Before now, carers I know in the UK were earning as low as £8 per hour, £9 or £9.50 per hour. And you can work like 12-hour shifts, or even half day, which is like 8 hours, so I'm not really sure, 6-hour shifts. So you can do the math and say £9 times 12. So that was what they were earning. But
before tax, right?
Before tax, yes, before tax. So now, for this type of visa, there's a law. Before an employer will be able to recruit you wherever you are, whether from Africa, Europe, or even Caribbeans, anywhere, they need to be able to pay you a certain amount of money per annum. That's annually, a year, for them to be able to bring you over to the UK under sponsorship. And that is £20,418 per year. Per annum. So as a carer, if they are bringing you from, let's say, Nigeria, from Africa, they will pay you £20,480 per annum. So do the math. That's a big money before tax, right? So you get that question a lot. They said UK tax is high. How much am I going to be earning? Will it be okay for me and my family and all that? These are the questions, and these are the things you should put into consideration. So if you are coming alone, there's so many ways you can actually save up. And I've seen people earn about 1,000. The least I've seen, if you're working, let's say, 3 to 4 times a week, The least I've seen, but correct me if I'm wrong, is about £1,200 per month. That's less than 40 hours. Least I've seen £1,200 per month after tax. So it depends. It all depends on the organization, the pay, and all that. So that's basically the pay. So they are going to be paying you at least £20,480. So now let's go over to the eligibility.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah, so who are these people who can come through this health and care visa route? I'll say again, there are a lot of videos out there. If you don't have any qualification, or come to the UK to work as care hand, and this is the reason why, to be honest, I stopped doing this health and care visa video, because when it first started, I was among the YouTubers that did the video, and yeah, that because we got such information and felt like people should know about it. So, but now, and then there's something that they put out there, they're like, okay, anybody can come into care. Anybody can work. Don't get me wrong. If you're already in the UK, carers, and you don't need any qualification for you to be a carer in the UK, if you're already in the UK, right? So I'm sure that's why the information was out there, because to be honest, when I came into the UK and I saw people working as carer, they didn't even have qualification. Even young folks like 18, 19 from school, they do care. So that's like the information we know or we got. But you put yourself into the shoes of the employer. You're an employer, right? And then you want to recruit people internationally to come and work in your organization. So you have nurses applying for this position. You have doctors. There's some doctors applying for
the
nurses. The ones with because of
Can
their
I
health
ask you a
issue, they
question?
cannot pass their
So
care.
the
They're
people
not
that
get
you
registered. So
know
they want to
that
come
have
through this
migrated
route.
through
You
this
understand?
route,
So we have
do they
other
have
healthcare
somewhat
professionals with
else
experience applying for
background?
this route. And you, let's say you're an engineer,
I'll get to that.
you're a banker with no qualification, nothing of such. Put yourself in the shoe. Who will they consider first? Like I said before, they will first of all consider those people first. So for you to be in competition, for they to, if you're an engineer or a banker or without any healthcare background, for them to consider you first, you need to put yourself in competition. And one of the ways you can put yourself in competition is by doing care courses.
Okay.
Yes, you can do care courses. Now, there's one I heard that they're doing now. They give them, I think it's more like a diploma, about 3 months or 6 months, I can't remember, in Benin City, Edo State. So they do it there, and then they give you care certificates. They give you more than one certificate. Those are the kind of courses you can do. Apart from that one, there are other courses online, free care courses you can do online. It's just a way of putting you in competition so that you'll be able to convince an employer to say, yes, so I know I don't have any care background, but I really want this job. Not just doing these care courses. You need to update your CV. That's another thing. So what I'm saying in essence is that if you do not have any care background, don't fret. Don't say, oh, it's not for me. It's actually for you. There are people out there, engineers, other professionals that have come through this route. And I'm just saying this is what they do. It's just a way of letting you know that you can actually apply for care visa route, but you still need to put effort. You need to put work so that you be considered. You understand? So people that I know, I've seen about a few that I've heard, not personally, like not the ones I know personally, but they are not carers or healthcare professionals, but they are already in the UK with their family, working as a care assistant. Yes. So another ways you can actually put yourself in competition to make sure you're eligible for this visa is volunteering. You can just go to any hospital close to your house, go there to help them do things. You know the way we do it in Africa. Help them do things just for you to have an idea what care is all about. If you're coming into the UK to work as a carer, you don't have an idea. Mind you, there are some employers that, if I'm not some, all employers, they will still train you. Not the kind of training that you go to school. They will give you courses, online courses, what you do to update your knowledge. Yeah, so that's what they do over when you come over. But what I'm saying is, for you to even get an employer at least to interview you for this position, prove, convince them, show yourself, sell yourself that, see, I don't have any experience in care, but I have passion in care. And that is why I went into this hospital to volunteer so I can have an idea and then put it in your CV as well. I won't lie, there are a lot of people applying for this position. People feel like it's only Nigeria. It's not only Nigerians. So there are a lot of people all over. Europeans are applying, even locals, that's people in the UK already, students in the UK already. They're trying to change their visa from the work student visa to a skilled worker visa or type 2 visa. Yeah. So it's hard. It's hard. That's what I'm saying. I'm not here to discourage anybody. There's a way out. There's this saying in Nigeria, I don't know if you know it, any which way in a way, there's a way out. There's a way out. So let's go back to the eligibility. Let's not digress. So the eligibility, like I said, is if you know you do not have any experience in care, do care courses to make sure you're eligible. One. And then for those that have experiences in care, like nurses trying to get their IELTS or CBT that have not been able to do it, but they want to come through this route, you are still eligible. It's in the UK government side. So all these things I'm mentioning about eligibility and all that, I'll be mentioning it based on the UK government side. That's why in the UK government side, if you go there, you see they said people with healthcare background. They mentioned nurses, doctors, physiotherapists, psychotherapists, anesthesiologists. Those ones are the ones that are eligible. But notwithstanding, if you are not eligible, do care courses that will help you to be eligible. Okay. Right? So another thing is you need a sponsorship, an employer that will give you certificate of sponsorship. So for you to be under a work visa, you need a sponsorship. So you need to get an employer that will say, yes, I am employing Jennifer to come from Ghana to come into the UK to work as a carer in my organization. So you need a COS, and that is what you need when you want to apply for this visa. Thirdly, of course, you need your international passport, not just international passport, but a valid international passport. You also need to show your English competency. Yes, to some extent. You need to show that you can speak. But it's not up to the 777, 6.5 like the nurses. I think it's a bit lower, but I'm not quite sure. There's some people that can still use your English, WAEC. It depends on employer to employer, but that I cannot verify. But if you ask me, if you have IELTS less than 7, you can actually use it.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking because in the ranking of the IELTS results, when you have maybe 6, they'll tell you good speaker, good. This person has a good usage of English and all of that. Yeah. Maybe that's just what will qualify you as. Yeah, you can speak English, because the results might actually translate to that you can speak English.
Yes, of course, that's correct. So you need that. So you also need your occupation code. That's when you're applying for the visa. But not to worry, when you get an employer that will give you a COS, they list this in the COS. I think the major thing you need is that certificate of sponsorship. You need your police certificate as well from your country. Yes, you need the police certificate. You can do that at Obalende in Lagos, but I don't know if there's another place that's in Nigeria, but check with your country. Yes. So if you are not in Nigeria, you can check your country, go on Google, check where they do police certificate. Maybe you're from Ghana, South Africa, Zimbabwe, you can check. You still need that as well. So you need the TB test. So if you're coming even student visa, any type of visa, is one of the law, you must do medicals, and the medicals is the tuberculosis test. And you can do that in Lagos for those in Nigeria as well. So I think that's basically all you need for this, to be eligible for this type of visa.
Okay, so I would like to ask a question.
Okay.
You know, some of these things like the police certificates, the TB test, some of it expire. So which of it would you like tell people to at least get before they start applying for jobs?
Okay. You know, police certificates expires, I think it's 3 months. Yeah. So I would say, first of all, that one is not hard to get. It's not really hard to get. Make sure you've done your interview first. You understand? In the process of waiting for your COS, that's when you go for your police. Because if you start now, get your police certificate, maybe if you don't get an employer in next 3 months, it will expire and you waste money. So Make sure you're in the process. Yes, you're very close to the ending the process, applying for visa before you get the police certificate, because I won't advise anybody to get it now. And then for the tuberculosis, it expires in 6 months. So still wait when you are close to the visa processing first before you do that. Okay. But what you should be doing now, for those without health and care background, please go and do courses. I just want to say something before I continue. Somebody reached out to me recently and said that after doing this care course, is there hope? I just don't want to waste my time doing this care course. That's what this person, not one, not two, not three persons have asked me that question. But I just want to say that it might not work now, but that added knowledge is an advantage. It might not work for UK. It can work for another country. So do that. But I'm always a positive person. I just don't like to hear it cannot happen. But by the time you do that, just get your certificates now. Get your care courses. And especially for those who have, if you want to be a nurse in future, who want to go into healthcare profession in future, you want to divert from your other profession, it's good for you. It's like a stepping stone. So try and get your care certificate now. In the meantime, another thing, be time conscious as well. You know, like the UK government has said in their website that it's a 12-month employment period. It's a 12-month period. So it can just end like that, so that you don't be among the people that will say, oh, I wish I know. For those ones with healthcare background, be applying. Be applying. Even if they don't answer you, be applying. Just be applying. One day, it's just about luck. You might be lucky. And make sure, as you're applying, make sure you're doing the right thing. Because a lot of people just apply without not even doing the right thing. So that's it.
Okay. So which websites or where can we find all these jobs that we can apply for? An health assistant?
Okay. We have some popular ones, which is Indeed, Trackjobs, NHS. But now, the information we got recently is that some employers have stopped recruiting from WHO red listed countries. And that includes Nigeria, Ghana, and some other countries. But do you know that there's still few people coming in? So how are those people coming in?
Okay.
So even if 10% of employers say, or let's say 80% say they are not recruiting from WHO company because of their policies, how about the other 20%?
20%.
Like I always say, there's always a way out. So coming to do things like this or choose things like this that you know is popular, be your one-man squad, be positive, keep applying. You can go to NHS website, apply directly. Let them tell you, sorry, we don't want you. And they won't take anything from you, right? It's just to click on it and apply. Just keep applying. Go to track jobs. And then this one that people don't even know about, CV library. There's this CV library too. And then also, if you know of any organization in a city where you wish to work or to go to, or maybe you have family over there, let's use London, for example. You know you have a family in Southwest London and you want to be living in Southeast or Southwest London, go there and browse care homes in Southwest London. Apply directly to their website. And some might tell you, we don't sponsor international carers, but still apply. Let them tell you themselves, sorry. You know that when you apply and then they say you're not qualified, so we don't bring people internationally, your CV can even convince them and they want to go out of their comfort zone to employ you.
Yeah, to try it.
To try. So don't be limited. Don't say, I heard that you're not employing red list country, so I will not try. Always try. So those are the things you should do. Apply directly, websites directly. Look for this organization that I mentioned. Go to their website. Like even these care homes, HC1. Do you know HC1? Those BB care homes in the UK that have multiple care homes all over England or even Northern Ireland, all over the UK. So those ones are big recruiters, but they themselves recruit nurses. You understand? So try. Let them tell you, sorry, we cannot recruit you, than to say you are just there hoping or thinking they will not employ because it's red list country. So just keep trying. That's it, yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. So what do you say to people that are saying, bring 5 million naira, we are going to help you, bring 6,500 pounds, we are going to help you, bring 2,000 pounds, we are going to help you? What do you say about them?
See, to be honest, I've heard people talk about it. And I think I did a video about beware of scammers that tell you. But shockingly, people are saying that some people paid and successfully they were able to come into the UK. But if you go to the UK government website, it is stated that you're not supposed to pay an employer at all. But you know, because the people are desperate, People want it fast, fast. So they feel like if you pay first, they will attend to you first. You get? So that's the problem now. If you pay first, they will attend to you first. So that's what's happening. But although people are saying those people that have paid, I've never personally, I don't have anybody close to me that have paid. So, but I've heard people talk about it, that if you pay 5 million naira, or if you pay £2,000 or £3,000, they will give you a job. And some people, after paying, they still did not give them job.
Hi, money wasted.
So in that kind of case, but if you want me to advise you, don't pay. Don't pay, because you're not supposed to pay an employer to employ you. To be honest, you are going to help them to work, to fill up. Even if we know where we are coming from, we know the issue we have in our countries. You understand? And you know the way for us to go into this country is to better our life and our family. We know, but in reality, you are the one helping them, because you are feeling in a position. They have shortage of carers or care assistants, right? So you are going them to help them to fill that position. So you are doing them a favor. Why should you pay?
Exactly.
Why should you pay?
Exactly.
Why would
Me,
you pay?
I don't even like, maybe because of the background I'm coming from, like we are not too financially buoyant. So if I have 5 million naira, like what did the 5 million naira? You don't want me to give it to somebody. Like I don't think I can. But there's some other people that maybe they are rich or they can lay their
They have
hands
the
on
money,
money.
yeah.
But what I'm going to tell you is that if you have that amount of money, why don't you apply to a school? You can start your application process online. You will see all your requirements. That 5 million naira is, I think, is enough for deposits for
Yes,
some
now.
schools. So
Yes, now.
why don't you do the deposit and just come into the
Yeah.
country with a student visa? Even after you are a student, now there is post-study visa that you
2
can even
years. Yeah.
apply for a post-study visa. So what's the rush? And maybe within that 2 years, you get a job when you put in your best. By the time your visa is applied, they can even grant you a skilled worker visa or a tier 2 visa or something,
You can
or a
switch.
general visa.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Like,
what's
I did a video on UK study visa. If you have that kind of money, start UK study visa. But I know it's not easy. If you do the exchange rate, it's really expensive. And I also know, because I like to put myself in people's shoes sometimes. Like, I also know these people that are paying. See, I don't know the country you are coming from. The things that are happening in your country, I know it's not easy. I know personally, because I have family members in my country too. So I know it's not easy, but don't be tempted. Because most people now, see, everybody is desperate. Let me tell you. Even the employer, some people said, do you know that some people that will be acting as an employer, maybe they are in the same country you are, acting the,
I'm
just be
telling you
collecting
to
your
bring
money. It's possible.
money.
There are scammers now, and scammers I think, I don't know, they've upgraded. So they can scam you while you're in the same. Maybe one is just
Exactly. They will even build
a
websites for you.
thank you. And then they'll change their number, international number, and they're just collecting your money, scamming you of your hard-earned money. Don't be tempted. And also for nurses too, if you want to come through this because of that IELTS, you can do OET. I heard OET is even simpler. That's what I don't know. I don't know, because
Exactly.
I've never written OET. I wrote IELTS. But they said people that have taken it, they say you can still. But I know OET is still expensive too, more than IELTS. Yes, but try. If you keep trying, it will get to you. A lot of people are frustrated. Show me. It's not their fault. If you go on YouTube, everybody's a lot of people are frustrated.
Me too. I'm looking for a way out for my family members. Let everybody come out. As in
Yeah, a lot of people are frustrated. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. That's why they are tempted to pay. But please,
friends, like a lot of people have been reaching out to me. Some people will say, even if there's any way I can come, can you not just link me? Can you just, I'm like, see, I won't lie to you. I don't know anything about this thing. Fine. If I have an information and I'm not sure, I can tell someone that is maybe close to me, maybe my family member, to try, but not someone outside that will not say, is this person that told me to do this thing? And at the end of the day, if it did not work out, you not come and
they will
call my
owe
name.
you.
No.
Yes.
I
So
don't
there's
know.
hope. There's actually hope. And then your CV is another thing. People that are most interested are the ones without this healthcare background.
Yeah.
You understand? People are the ones without the healthcare background. They're the ones more interested. So
Yeah.
yeah. So if you know you don't have any background in health and care, do courses. do courses and update that CV. See, that CV should convince somebody. You know, that kind of thing. The CV should convince your employer
Be
to give you that.
compelling.
So that when they see, they'll be like, I've not seen this person, but I feel like this person will be fit, a good fit to that job. It's the CV that is the problem. And you know, most things, information that I got recently, that some employers, they're getting applications all over, even locally, like people in the UK, they're getting application, thousands of applications. So how do you expect them to go and be featuring Jennifer with engineering background, no care background? They will first of all fling your own first. You understand? So put it, just go and do those care courses to ginger your CV and to convince them, to be compelling, like I said, to give you that job, to put you in the competition. And by the grace of God, there's nothing God can do. You will get it.
Thank you so much, Jennifer, for
You're
this
welcome.
educative and eye-opening discussion. I've even learned a lot about it. In fact, when this video comes out, I'm going to tell people, like all of you, just be coming and come and be watching this video. And if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section.
We'll answer.
And also follow Jenilymicha. She's the one that has the loads of information. As you can see, I'm learning from her. I'm even asking questions from her. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Encourage her. If a lot of people are asking a particular question about this healthcare worker visa, it might prompt her to make another video that is going to help people out there. So you are doing yourself a favor by going to our YouTube channel, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And our YouTube channel is the one written below the screen. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I did you a favor by bringing somebody here to come and talk to us about this. So do you have anything to say to our viewers before we just round up and end the video?
Okay, I'd just like to say, do not give up. Do not give up. I'm not a motivational speaker. Don't say they've come again. I know they'll say they have come again. Oh, no. Don't give up. See, you will not understand, because I totally understand. I'm coming from a country, so I know what you are going through. I know what's happening in Africa, even if I'm not there, but I have family members there. But do not give up. Always look at your goal. You know the reason why you want to do it. And do not relent. Do not feel like, I beg, it will not work. I'm not even a nurse. They're not giving nurses. We don't have two heads. We don't have two heads. What work for Show with me might not work for Jennifer, and vice versa. And vice versa. So keep applying. One day, boom, it will just happen, and then you will get there.
Thank you very much. And you might be thinking that they are going to end this visa route very soon, but there might be a surge to like keep employing more people. So you don't know which is going to work for you. I remember when I started my midwifery pathway, I didn't know anybody. I was just doing it because I didn't know. And guess what? A whole lot of employers are joining to recruit more people. In the last week, about 16 people got their COS as a registered midwife. So you don't know what is going to happen in the nearest future. Just if you think that is going to be your breakthrough, just stick to it, and don't let any discouragement come before you. So we have come to the end of this video. I know it's a very long video, but please sit back and always watch this video. Go back to the video, watch it. She mentioned some healthcare homes. You can just get some information from this video. Also, she's mentioned a whole lot of information in this video, and please do well to watch this video. Go to her channel. She's made some video concerning this health and care visa. Also watch this video. I think I should be able to tag you at the end of this YouTube video in an end screen, just for you to have a link to go to our channel directly. So that will be all for now. Thank you all for watching this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channels. Drop your comments to ask your questions, and bye for now.
Bye.